Hello, hello, welcome back. I am Joy, and this is the lovely Kara. This is her first time doing boot camp with us. 30 days of fitness, 30 days of our eating plan, specifically the detox. So what I want to find out is, what's the first thing that you thought would be the most difficult thing when you first started? Before you had even started, what did you think would be the most difficult thing, the food or the fitness?
Well, I thought both would be hard, but I definitely thought the food would be harder.
Okay, all right. Now, once you actually started, what turned out to be the hardest thing for you?
Well, the fitness definitely is very challenging, extremely challenging. And the food, surprisingly, was easy to adapt to, it was easy to get used to, and I was shocked and surprised at how much I liked it.
Maybe you were one of those healthy eaters from the beginning. So you already was a healthy eater, right?
Sort of.
So it was just so easy because you were already eating tons of fruit and vegetables, right? Or was it just hard or was it easier because you did have bad eating habits, but it was easier to transition over into that area more than you thought it would be?
I always liked fruits and vegetables.
I like them from afar.
I always liked them, but what I found, and this is interesting in my thinking, how it's changed, is when I would plan meals, my first thought was, oh, what are we going to have tonight? A steak.
Yeah,
And then I plan around that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas now, I think first, I haven't been having things like steak the first 3 days, but my mindset is, oh no, I would be thinking about all these other things, and then maybe we have a small piece of meat or chicken. But I think part of why it was easy, honestly, was that when I came for my orientation and Sarge made us a smoothie, I tasted it.
It was a green smoothie, right?
Right, and when you were describing it, like this vegetables, 20% of the vegetables, the greens, and then 80% of the fruit, I thought, oh, I'm not gonna like that. That's a no. But then when he made it and I tried it, I thought, okay, that's pretty good. And so it just encouraged me to experiment, which I did, and I said, oh my gosh, these things are great, and they're filling, and they're satisfying, and so that's how it worked.
That makes sense. When you, in your head, somebody's explaining to you, and you think it's going to be disgusting, your natural reflex is like, ew, get that away from me. But her testing it first, not just shutting it down before she actually tasted it, that was kind of her saving grace to say, you know what, I can do this, I want to do this. And did you have any naysayers? Did you have any people saying, what are you doing? That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. And as the month has gone by and people get to know what I'm doing, they want to know all about it, and especially friends of mine are sitting there and they're eating their big steak and I'm having my salad, and they'll say, but you're not getting enough protein. How can you be doing this? This isn't healthy for you to just eat this, and you're going to become anemic. And they say all these crazy things.
Yes.
But I think, I've taken the time to do a lot of reading and find out information on my own and educate myself. And I know that that's not true, but I also know how I feel.
Exactly.
I feel like that's like the best indicator is how I feel.
Absolutely.
I don't feel sick. I don't feel like I have more energy.
Now tell me about that, because you said you're experiencing some pains beforehand, and now you don't experience those. What exactly did you used to have issues with?
Okay, so I honestly felt like I was getting old. And what I mean by that is I'd wake up in the morning and I was stiff. It took me a bit to get going. My back hurt, my lower back especially. And so I found myself kind of babying myself and coddling myself. So since I've been coming here, and I would say I was in maybe into week 3 of the boot camp, all of a sudden it dawned on me that I was springing out of bed. I didn't have the stiffness. I was raring to go, and the back pain, it's gone. Like I just don't have it.
That's awesome. That is amazing. Now and I hear stories like this all the time. I'm a huge fan of what you just said. Let the actions speak louder than anything that can possibly come out of my mouth. Because when you see for yourself how your body feels and how your energy level has increased and how look better. Speaking of looking better, you're already saying that you used to have jeans that you couldn't even fit into. Now we just took your measurements. You just had 12 pounds fall off of you, 16 inches melt off of you, and you're noticing a difference in your clothing at home. And now you're proud and you're like, I can make this happen. I'm not too old, I'm not too short, I'm not too tall, I'm not too wide or whatever. Everybody has an excuse as to why they can't reach their goals. Now you can see for yourself that, number one, I did it and I want to keep this going. And I love the second thing that she said that I love is the more that she was finding out about this, the more she wanted to research and find out more. How can she take control of her health through food? And that's what she's doing right now. That is what she's mastering. So congratulations on all of your success. You're going to see more of Kara because I promise you, she'll be on the website, archeryfitchallenge.com. She'll probably be posting some of her healthy meals. So in the meantime, archery for life. Hello, and welcome back. I'm excited to talk to you guys today about my challenge. And I'm Joy, and on my site, archeryfitchallenge.com, I have a new challenge every single month. Why? Because I'm a huge fan of challenges. They have so many benefits and they really help you to create a new habit in your life. So the thing is, you just have to have fun with the challenge and look at it as something that has benefits, because it does. So the challenge this month is one that, I'll be honest, I used to think this particular, I've heard every guru talk about how great it is to make a vision board. And I have to lump it in the same category as to what they say regarding the power of positive words. It just sounds almost too good to be true. But I am here to tell you that it works. It is like unbelievable how it can change your life, change your perspective, change your mindset. And it's all because of the fact that you are engaging different parts of the brain. I talk about it in the book a lot because I want people to realize how when you engage different parts of the brain, then what it does is it helps to solidify that habit. We do it all the time with negative habits, but we just don't pay attention to it. We don't know the things, the components to make that negative habit stick. So what we're going to do is we're going to use those components that can make any habit stick, and we're going to use it for a positive habit. So we're going to create a vision board, and it can be anything. You can grab magazines. I usually get magazines, and let's say that you wanted this guy's body. You know, if you're a guy, you want this guy's body. Then you just rip it off like so. Put this on your vision board, and you have to visualize it not as future tense. That's actually where a lot of people get the vision boards wrong, is they look at it as something that they will get in the future. You want to look at a vision board as something that you already have. So you can say, a good affirmation to say with this particular thing, if you're wanting his body, is I choose to eat right and be fit and work out so that I can enjoy my new strong body. And that is what you're saying. You're using the word choose because it's a very, very powerful word. Because sometimes if you look in the mirror and you're like 300 pounds and you're like, I'm skinny, then the subconscious is like, yeah, right, and you really don't believe it. But when you're saying, I choose to live a healthy lifestyle, it can't argue with that. So obviously you're going to have positive words that go along with this dream board, but just the visualization of it and seeing it every day. I did it two different ways. Once I did it a vision photo album, and then I've done vision boards. And I like the boards better because the photo album was kind of out of sight, out of mind. But even though I did get a lot of the things that were in that photo album, I found that you can get things faster if you have a vision board and you get excited about the possibilities. That's one of the things that you have to do. You can't just look at it and say, I hope. No, it's not a hope. You have to get excited about the possibilities. You got to get excited about how you feel with this new body. You have to get excited about what's going to be different in your life. You use it for everything. Don't just use it for personal. It can be for professional desires that you have. Any desire, small and big. I think on one of my vision boards, I put fingernail polish that I saw, and I was like, oh, I like that color. And I saw it in a magazine. It was a new fingernail polish color and I ripped it off, put it on my vision board. So nothing is too small, nothing is too big. We're gonna start this challenge and I have so many other tips and tricks and fun things that we can do throughout the month of March that's gonna make this challenge amazing, and you will be so glad that this really should have been done January, but that's okay. March is cool. Every month is a new month to do something different. So we're gonna go ahead and start this challenge. March, I don't care if you're looking at this video and it's 5 days after March 1st. Jump in. There's no time like the present. We're gonna capitalize on it. So until next time, R3 for life.